Hey, this is Victor Antonio, continuing the conversation of the upside of a down market, how to sell through a recession. Now, I've talked about upselling, but I really want to put a fine point on how upselling can be your saving grace in a recession. Here's what I want you to do. We all understand upselling, right? Which is, how do you sell the customer more of what they currently have or bought from you? How do you upsell them or cross-sell them, right? That's what we want to do. But now let's approach this intelligently. Let's really give this some thought. I want you to do the following. I want you to imagine that you list your top 10 clients. Just list about in your head, right? Top 10 clients. And then list out right next to them the products or services that you sold them thus far. Next step, part 3, clients, what you sold them. Part 3 is, what can you now upsell them? Here's where it's going to require you to go back into your database, go back into your CRM, wherever you're tracking your customer, whatever platform you're using to track your clients, find out what they're buying. In other words, create an upsell map. It's almost like Amazon. You know, people who bought this also bought that. People who bought this also bought these 3 things, right? So what you need to do is create this upsell map. In other words, your customer A bought these products, and people who buy these products always typically buy these products. And now you have a hit list. In other words, if I have 10 clients, I know what they bought. I know what they're more likely to buy based on our data, based on our analytics within our systems, our platforms. I know now what to approach them with. Now, the powerful thing here is you're just not approaching this blindly. You're coming in with a tactic, with a strategy on how to sell them more effectively. Now, again, if we can package these upselling strategies with good prices, great terms, maybe new contract terms instead of net 30, net 60, net 90s I've talked about before. Maybe come up with wrapping services around them, free training around them to help them. This adds more value. So leverage the upselling now during the recession. Sell clients based on what they've bought. Here's what we suggest, Mr. Client, and here's why. Now, you got to have a good story for that upsell. So in other words, if you're going in and say, Mr. Client, you bought this in the past, this is the next not logical progression, but here's why it makes sense to buy it now. Because right now, Mr. Customer, your revenues are down or your cost structures are out of control, you're losing market share. Now's the time to use our product, right, like this one right here, to help you with either one of these 3 variables, right? So if I can help you increase your revenue, reduce your costs, expand your market share with my products, and I can tie that to what you currently have, I'm going to have a more persuasive argument when I'm talking to my clients. So again, ask yourself, I've sold them A, what can I now sell them? Then around that product you want to sell them, wrap that new contract, new terms, new services, again, new ideas, new strategies, new go-to-market, maybe promotional strategies, whatever it may be. Help your client out. Now's the time, as I've mentioned, to help your client sell more to their end users. The more you can help them sell to their end users, it'll allow them to grow, and if they're growing, they're buying from you, which is a situation and position you want to be in. So again, help them sell more to their existing clients so you can sell more to your existing clients.